side of that fence, a little bit shorter room on the left side as well, in the back of the field at the moment. We're making his way now towards the outside of Allegheny. It's going to be headed to that marker. Making the run down the side of the track, the first of 3 fences, and it is in the box, and Rebecca Duffy races on the side of Flying Skipper and Natasha Cookson. On the inside in third, High on the Hill, then Barney Stinson and Boley Bob, and finally at the back of the field, Economic Editor as they rise at the next. Making the run towards fence number 5, getting towards the end of the first 3/4 of a mile or so, and about to reappear into view. Flying Skipper just in front from Box in the Box, Barney Stinson and Boley Bob racing together, then High on the Hill and Economic Editor as they come out over the next, all over safely, and the grey High on the Hill is now narrowly the back marker. Making the run across the top part of the track, they'll head towards the 4 fences taken in the home straight shortly, second of which is an open ditch. Flying Skipper with the black sleeves and cap, the sheepskin nose bound, lead by just over an length as they approach the first fence in the home straight. Bob's white jacket improving amongst horses, with towards the inside Fox in the Box, and out wide of those is Barney Stinson as they come to the open ditch. High on the Hill is following, just to that mark and jump into this. It's a very tiny group. Moving on now towards fence number 8, this will be the second last on the next circuit. Flying Skipper, in the hands of Natasha Cookson, made all sorts of priors hot earlier in the season. The next fence, the lead of just over a length, over Boley Bob in second, Economic Editor improved. The light blue and the gold blue as they come towards fence 9, as middle last on the next circuit. High on the Hill, the inside, Barney Stinson, Box in the Box, ready for the circuit to get still in touch, but well, on the next set to making the run towards the halfway stage in this summer contact area in the industry. Different made all of the running to this. These 1.5 lengths, the Marcus Gill winner. Second on the inside there, High on the Hill, flagging winner this season. Heading to this one here last, racing section. And the box of that there, both having to be knocked along as they jump the next. Then, over the electric team of the pair. Down the back straight, final touch, 7 more seconds. High on the Hill, road tracking. Getting from Boley Bob, Economic Editor, the next, then Barney Stinson, and finally Box in the Box. Going on towards the middle one taken in the back straight. Flying Skipper with a reduced lead, High on the Hill and Boley Bob either side, with Economic Editor back in 4th, and a break for the other pair, Barney Stinson, and finally Box in the Box. So heading inside the final mile, we've got 5 more fences left to take. The final one in the back straight is next. Flying Skipper and Boley Bob travelling strongly on the outside. High on the Hill still there on the end. There's going to be 3 in a line almost as they go towards the final one in the back straight. 2 left clear from Economic Editor, who's still in touch in 4th. A break of 10 lengths then to Barney Stinson, and a little length to Fox in the Box. Making the run back towards the home straight. They've got under half a mile now left to go. 1 more left to take. High on the Hill, the grey on the inside of Flying Skipper. 2 lengths to Boley Bob. It's now roused for more into the odds-on favourite. Switches to the outside. Economic Editor now pushed along as well in 4th. Ball from home, high on the hill and flying skipper. There was little in it. Boley Bob on the left has responded to pressure and he's almost level again with the front pair now as they come to the final open ditch. 3 out. Boley Bob on the left, high on the hill on the right. There was a mistake between horses by flying skipper. Is still in there pinching, but it's having to be pushed along. Boley Bob comes there now, travelling strongly, approaching the second last. Boley Bob is asked to extend and goes on by 2 or 3 lengths from high on the hill. 2 out. Boley Bob over in front, high on the hill, to her credit. Is trying to rally in second. Flying skipper is back in third, down to the last. Boley Bob on the left, high on the hill on the right. At the last, Boley Bob over by 3. High on the hill on the dive for it in second place. And racing up towards the line, it is Boley Bob in the hands of Henry Crow in front, having to be driven right now. High on the hill is rallying in second, but Boley Bob has won the opener, lands the hat-trick, beats high on the hill into second. Flying skipper gave it a good go in third. Second we get it to in fourth.